Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the Bat Châtillon 15558. It's the Tier 10 French SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Ghost Town, and this one is under the command of talon1958. And it's his last submission for the weekend because, of course, he's already won the competition for this week. Game on. Yes, he won it with an ace tanker, and that meant that he doesn't really have to submit this replay, but he's doing so anyway because it's actually quite a good game. Okay, he's found his firing position, and the Object 261 had to go around him. But the good thing about this, Arty, is you position the hull whichever way you want to escape, and then obviously you can quickly move in that direction after you've fired your shot and avoid counter battery. Now, an enemy tank has been spotted. It's an AMX-13105. He's dialed in on that spot. He's not loaded yet, though. He's got 3 shots ready to fire. And before he can fire, the AMX-13105 gets taken down. So, 1 enemy tank's out of the game and 1 of ours as well. But we've got a Strip 103B. Line it up. Oh, he actually fired that just behind the target. Expecting the target to move back. He didn't move back. But it's 10 seconds between each shot, and he's ready to go again. Rounds out. That's a direct hit. In fact, that was a penetrating shot for 700 hit points. The alpha is 680, 48 millimeters of pen, 7.6 meters burst radius, and another hit. He actually hit the tracks that time on the T22 medium, and he's moving, and he's now in reload. Standard reload, 49.86 seconds, and you can see Talon's got 46.68, so he's not a few seconds off. Oh, we're watching the action going on the west side of the map. Some pretty horrific battle going on. The STB-1 and the BZ-72-1, one of the new ones from the auction, and they're facing off against the BZ-72, well, 2 BZ-72s. We're almost loaded. This is where we get 3 shots. Line it up and rouse out. Looks good. Direct hit. He's got both of them. And our team have now realised that. And they're looking at stunned enemy tanks. And our BZ almost took a spill there. But we're lining the shot up from behind the STB-1. Oh, no, he fired that one prematurely, because the STB-1 had moved all the way down, and now he's found there is an enemy tank right up on top of the cliff. It's a mouse. We're going to fire around into his side. Direct hit. Right in. No explosion, so we know we hit the target. Okay, he's changing position again. Avoids counter battery. You should do it after each shot, but you don't have to, because it usually takes the enemy some time to get their shots lined up. Oh, and a bit of action going on in the town as well. We're now 4 tanks up on the enemy. We know that there's a mouse up on top of the cliff, so we can put rounds on him. And we're looking round for the next target. Remember, Arty players should try and locate their targets whilst they're still in reload. So the moment they come out of reload and they're loaded, they can fire their round out straight away to get hits on the enemy. And then select the next target. Okay, we've got 2 targets. Rounds out. Well, it looks like he splashed the T110E4 for 100 hit points. He's moving for his next shot. Just wants to get a better angle. 2 shots still ready to go. He's found the mouse, actually. I saw the mouse there, but in fact, actually, he's now still looking for a position over there. The mouse is right up on top of the cliff, trying to stop our guys from getting down the west side of the map. In fact, he's proving to be a bit of a nuisance, actually, because he's already got 1 kill, one of the BZ-72 ones. So we're actually backing down this hill to get a better angle on the enemy tanks. Okay, there's also an enemy tank up to the north. A Bat Châtillon 25 ton on the enemy team just took out one of our Leopard 1s. But here we've got this Shure 103. In fact, that's not the same one, but he just splashed that guy with a shell directly in front of him. We're now looking to get another shot into him. No, we're going to the mouse. No, he decides he's not going to go to the mouse. And he's actually decided to back up and change the angle once again. We can still see that Bat Châtillon 25 ton up on the east side of the map, trying to stop our guys from getting closer to him. And I'm wondering, no, he's still going into the... Oh, there he is. That's the Bat Châtillon. For a second, I thought he was going to the same spot as he was going to before. Rounds out. He backs up. Oh, he takes a... It looks like he took a hit. And it looks like the other Arty on our team got the kill. The Object 261 took out the Bat Châtillon. And now there's only 3 enemies left. 2 Arty and a mouse up on top of the hill. So now we can move forward to get closer to the enemy whilst we're waiting for our reload to go in. We know where one of the enemy Arty is, the Bat Châtillon 155-58, located in the dip, and he's taking fire. So can we get the shell in? No, because the Object 261 is just too quick, and he takes a hit. There's only 2 enemy left, the mouse, who's now under attack, and it would help if we can stun this guy. We're almost loaded. Rounds out. Long flight time. First shell stuns the mouse. We've marked the target. Let the teammates know that that's what you're going for. Next shell's ready. Rounds out. Oh, and he dies just before the shell goes out. But the enemy, Arty, the 261, last remaining enemy, is ready to go. Rounds out. And he gets warning, but he gets wiped out. And in fact, yes, that was a kill by Talon right at the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the second-class tanker for talon1958 of OLIMP in the Bat Châtillon 155-58. In fact, it's the first time he's had a second-class tanker in this particular Arty because he's got the scrolls underneath. You only get that the first time you get that mastery level. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8. And he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by teammates. And his win rate in the game, 1,757, which is good. Or very good, you might say. But it's not Unicum standard. Not yet. But he will get there eventually. Let's have a look at team score. Well, you can see he didn't get a huge amount of damage. The highest damage in the game actually went to the Heshbarn on our team. He got 3,641 hit points of damage. Second highest damage went to the T22 medium on our team, 3,448. And the third highest damage actually went to the T110E4 on our team with 3,430. In fact, the highest damage on the enemy teams, their Super Conqueror, who only got 3,417. So he was actually in 4th place overall. You can see Talon picked up 1,848 hit points of actual damage. But of course, he only got the 1 kill, which actually helped him to get the Confederate. And when we look at kills, we can see that the highest number was 2 kills, and that was captured by a lot of tanks. The Heshbarn, the E4, the BZ-72-1, the Object 261, and the Kampfpanzer 7 BE. And on the enemy team, only 2 tanks managed more than 1 kill, and that was the Strib 103B and the Bat Châtillon 25 ton. And yes, Talon only got the 1 kill. But when it came to base XP, he's a lot higher up the table because the highest one was the Object 261, who was racking those shells up and getting kills. He got 1017. 1008 went to the 122 T22 medium, and 920 went to the Kamppanzer 7 PE. And you can see that Talon managed to get 810. Now, he's a little further down the table. In fact, he's in 7th place on base XP, but it was still a good game. The Minotauro picked up a Spartan, and the other one of the BZ72 ones managed to get a Spartan medal as well. He fired 12 rounds in the game, 5 direct hits, 1 penetrating shot, which we think is the Striv 1030, I think, because of course he did hit him right on the side for a hefty amount of damage. Yes, it was a penetrating shot, 700 hit points. So XK01 was the name of the player, and I think he was one of their top scorers, actually. Or yes, he did do rather well. 2 kills, 2,323. I'm pretty sure that's the guy who he hit. And yes, because he's the only Striv 103B in the enemy team, and he did get a nice chunk of his damage. He also got 10 splashes, damage of 1,848 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters, damage 10 of the enemy, kill 1. There's the help on getting the Confederate, and 414 hit points of damage assist, and 1,628 hit points of stun assist of 10 stuns. And well, the combined damage there, that's 2,000, 3,800, and that was enough for him to get a second-class tanker. On a premium count, he actually earned 33,756 credits from that game. He got 5 bonds because this was a tier 10 game, and 2,430 experience points. So a solid game, which would have been a good entry in the competition. But of course, as we know, Talon won the competition earlier in the week. The competition between him and Angelina75, also of OLIMP. Now that's a husband and wife team, and what they do is they try to get the best replay they can for the week. If you don't know about the competition, it's to get the highest mastery first. If you're both tied for the highest mastery, then it goes down to the medals, and who can get more than 1 medal. So the Confederate counts as a medal. And then if you're still tied with 1 medal each, then it goes down to the win 8 number. And if the win 8 number, well, it's very unlikely to be the same. So more than likely, that will be the deciding factor in the game. But if you can get an ace tanker, that wins the competition straight out. And in fact, Talon won the competition last Monday. So this very morning, he was enjoying a nice breakfast of bacon and eggs and all the necessary. So he really enjoyed himself this morning. But I'm sure that Angelina will be after next week's competition when she'll do her best to get another ace tanker. And of course, she can get them very, very easily. She has got a lot of talent. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And please do remember, we're raising money to keep Edbin E20 in his home because, of course, he's got a bit of a problem at the moment. He's possibly going to lose his home if he doesn't get enough, and we're helping him to raise as much as we can on a GoFundMe, and there is a link in the description to the video so you can go to that channel, and any amount is very warmly accepted. So anything you can do, thanks very much. And if you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching.